Have you ever been scolded by someone who is not your boss? That someone is maybe on the same level of you, just a colleague, not even the big boss or your direct boss, and they scolded you. It just goes to show that their attitude is crappy. And if you're the CEO, if you are the head honko, the big boss of the company, and employees in your company are scolding each other, it is not a good sign. It just means your company culture is crap. This constant scolding in the company is an innovation killer. It is utterly stupid to let it go on because it will simply get employees disengaged. It will create a fearful environment within the workplace, within your office. It develops a fearful culture, and employees are fearful to communicate their ideas because they fear of getting scolded by even their own same level colleagues. So if your company has a lot of scolding happening, it needs to stop. And it's preventable with the right training. People can stop scolding each other, and instead of scolding, they can support each other, or they can give feedback or criticism in a nice and positive way that moves your company forward in a positive way. So everybody progresses and people don't get disengaged. People don't get disengaged. Every time somebody gets scolded, they get disengaged. They will. And they get disengaged, really disengaged. And the worst thing is that your super talented employee may leave. Because then, when that employee gets scolded, he will just take his skills somewhere else, to another company. Or worse still, he will go to your competitor. He will go to your competitor and compete against you when you had him or her in the first place, but you didn't support him or her enough. You did not ask for his or her ideas. You did not ask for his or her ideas. So, they get frustrated, they get stressed out, and they just go on and move on to your competitor. You ignore your talent. You ignore what they bring to the table. You ignore their skills. And most of all, you ignore their potential to grow your company. When you had the time, when they're working for you, you had the time, all the time in the world to learn what ideas they have. Don't leave it until it's too late, my friends. Don't leave it until it's too late and they leave your company. I've seen time and again. I used to be an employee and I work, and I would see within the span of 5 days, 1 week, 3 people get scolded. Right there, in front of the open office. The boss would scold the employee in front of everybody else, shaming them. And everyone else sees it, and everybody else copies it, follows the boss, the big boss, scolding everybody. People start scolding everybody. Just a little thing, people start getting stressed out and scold and shouting around the office, and It just develops a culture of stress and negativity. And sooner or later, your talents will all just leave for your competitors. I'm sure you wouldn't want that to happen. Save your company. Save the people. Save your employees from getting scolded. Put a training program where people will learn how to give positive feedback, how not to confront each other, how to, let people communicate their ideas freely and everybody supporting everybody's ideas, giving feedback in a positive manner. This is what is going to move your company forward and grow exponentially.